Hi guys. So this is your makeup class and today we're going to be doing business English. So first I'm going to show you guys a lecture about email etiquette and just some general rules for writing business emails. And then I have some exercises from a book called Email English for you guys. And if we have time, we'll do a notebook writing exercise, okay? All right, so I will get started with this lecture. Okay, guys, this is email etiquette. I'm probably only going to talk for about 20 minutes because lecturing more than that is just painful, right? It's boring for you guys. Yeah, so I think we'll just do about 20 minutes of lecture, okay? All right, so first tip for you guys is keep your tone professional. So you guys can see up here in this brown field, that's where the subject line goes. So this is HubSpot plus ABC company meeting confirmation. Okay, so you know it's about a meeting confirmation. So dear, and then the person's name. It was great to speak with you on the phone earlier. I hope those spring storms give you a break soon. Nice, friendly introduction. You should have received a calendar invite from me for the demo we agreed upon for Tuesday, April 7th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's in the US. Eastern Standard Time is like the Eastern Seaboard with like New York, Baltimore, Atlanta. Okay, you'll also find an agenda and talking points attached below. Please let me know if you have any questions. Regards, and then your name. Okay, next tip for you guys is avoid vague subject lines. So here the subject is just hello. So, so yeah, you guys, like business emails, like people get a lot of emails in their inbox at work. So something like this is not helpful for them. It takes them more time to kind of figure out, you know, and to kind of categorize their emails. So yeah, be more specific. So yeah, an example here. Hi, great talking to you on the phone today. Can't wait to tell you more about how HubSpot can help your company. Okay, all right. Let's disregard this, you guys, because there are some obvious mistakes here. First of all, this one should be a lowercase c, right? Also, we've got an issue over here. It should be your, no apostrophe RE. Not you are company, your company. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. And also this is talk to you son. It should be talk to you soon. So yes, a very unprofessional email here. Lots of mistakes. Okay, but anyways, the point is to avoid big subject lines. Okay, use punctuation properly. Okay, we've got a wrong example here. I talked to finance and they approved the agreement. You guys might notice there's no period there. Actually, one other thing, you guys. Finance is not a proper noun. It's just general, so you would use a lowercase f there. Okay. Just I'm being picky, finding all these problems and trying to fix them. Okay, so the right punctuation would be I talked to finance and they approved the agreement. Period. Okay, so use question marks sparingly. If you use too many question marks in one email, you'll sound like you're interrogating the recipient. So for example, what's your status? Have you talked to your team yet? Are you free for a call tomorrow at noon so we can discuss any potential changes? Okay, that's like 3 questions in a row. It's like too much, right? The recipient's going to be like, ah. Okay, so yeah, try not to use them too often, especially not in a row. Commas. Use commas before a coordinating conjunction, like and, but, for, or, nor, so, and yet, also known as fanboys. So yeah, use them before a coordinating conjunction that's connecting 2 independent clauses. So I worked with a similar client last year, comma, and their open rates went up 20% in 1 month. Okay, so you guys can see, got a comment before the conjunction here. And here, you can use it after a dependent clause at the beginning of a sentence. And then here, we're using commas to separate items in a list. Okay. All right, you guys, continuing on, do not use emojis in business emails. However, unless your recipient has already used one, resist temptation. Research reveals including emojis in work emails is bad for your reputation. They make you look less competent, and they don't have any effect on how friendly you seem. So basically, unless somebody uses one first, right? If they email you first and they use an emoji, then you can use emojis. But generally speaking, it's not professional. Okay, moving on. Greetings. So there are a few different ways to punctuate your salutation. So the salutation is the greeting, right? The hi, hello, to whom it may concern. Okay. So the salutation is the first line of your email where you address the recipient by name. So dear John, something like that. If it's a formal email, use a colon. So dear Ms. Frost. If it's a casual email, you can just use a comma. Commas are most common. So dear Aya, comma. And if you're on close terms with someone, you can use a dash. Hi, Aya. Okay, continuing with the salutations. So above we covered which punctuation to use in the salutation. You also need to pick a greeting, which can be formal or informal, depending on whom you're emailing and what your relationship is like. So we just did punctuation. Now we have to choose the actual salutation, the greeting. So most of the time, a casual salutation is appropriate. You'll set a friendly, easygoing tone and communicate confidence. So some casual email greetings include hi, comma, hey, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, comma, and then just their name. Okay, so the example here is just John, comma, okay? So you can also just use a name and then comma. Greetings never to be used. Yo, that's too informal. Hey, that's too intimate and eager. Hey, someone's name and then an exclamation point. That's too off-putting, right? It's like, you know, if you open that, it's like, what is your problem, right? Hi, friend. That's a little bit too creepy. Gentlemen or ladies, colon. That is too old-fashioned. All. That's too cold. Okay, so here's some better ones, you guys. I will show you in a minute. If you're reaching out to someone for the first time, or they work in a conservative industry, skew more formal. Okay, so basically, Asia in general is pretty conservative, so, you know, yeah, if you guys are writing, especially to other Asian companies, I would choose formal salutations. In the US, you could probably do more casual. But some formal email greetings include Dear Mr. or Dear Ms., Dear Doctor, and then their last name. So Dear Dr. Smith, Dear Mr. Anderson. Okay, you could use to whom it may concern, colon, if you don't have a contact name. Or you could use Dear Sir or Madam. Okay, that's also if you don't know exactly who you're writing to. Hey guys, back to subject lines. This was briefly mentioned earlier. So your subject line should be descriptive and relatively short. Ideally, it should give the recipient a good idea whether they want to open your message. So again, a bad subject line would be hi. So, you know, what are you emailing them about? It's completely unclear. I get these a lot from my brother. I guess he's just saying hi. But not in business, right? In business, you need to be more specific. People are busy. Okay, a good subject line would be summary of 2 December call. Okay, so this line leaves no doubt about the contents of the email. You know exactly what it's about. Exclamation marks. Use exclamation marks as sparingly as you use question marks. So use them very rarely. If you go overboard with exclamation marks, you'll come across as hyper and overexcited. Yeah, like somebody who's had too much caffeine. So thanks again for a productive conversation yesterday. Good news. I talked to finance and we're good to go. Can't wait to work together. it's, it's a little bit over, right? It's too much. So yeah, if you guys just kind of stick to periods, it's a lot more professional. So in general, exclamation marks aren't considered very professional. So leave them for your text messages to friends. Okay, so some closings. Leave the right impression with your email sign-off. The right sign-off will complement the tone and content of your email. Since it's the last thing your recipient reads, this line influences their lasting impression. If your tone is lighthearted, right, kind of friendly, easygoing, end with a warm sign-off. Okay, so some informal sign-offs. Thanks, comma, or thanks again, of course, comma. Talk soon. Best regards. Cheers. Cheers is commonly used in the UK, you guys, among like, you know, British English speakers. In the US, we don't usually use cheers, but yeah, it's a nice, friendly sign off. Or, you know, looking forward to working together, comma, or looking forward to our next conversation, comma. And yeah, just so you guys don't forget, we need commas after all of these closings, okay? All right. I need to fix my PPT. Oh, one more, I forgot. Okay, enjoy the weekend, comma. That's if you're writing to them on Friday. Only for Friday nights or Fridays, during Friday. Okay, so some formal closings. Your tone is more reserved. Your sign-off should be as well. So some formal sign-offs, some formal closings are thank you. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day or have a wonderful weekend if you're writing to them on Friday. Sincerely, this is probably the most common. I use sincerely all the time with formal emails. Okay, yeah, so I think that's enough. 4 is enough. So consider your tone. First, avoid negative words unless you're delivering bad words. Sorry, bad news, unless you're delivering bad news, right? Sometimes you can't avoid using some bad, sorry, yes, negative words. I don't want to say bad words, negative words. So they can make you seem more anxious, irritated, or worried than you truly are. So some examples of negative words that you want to avoid are mistakes, failure, delay, problem, etc. So yeah, just try to avoid these as much as possible. Sometimes they're unavoidable, but do your best. Okay, second, don't be sarcastic. There's a good chance your recipient won't get the joke and you'll seem like a jerk. So for example, I'd asked my team to review it tomorrow, but as you probably know, no one actually gets work done on Friday. Okay, so this makes that office look really bad, right? It makes it look like nobody works on Friday. Yeah. So basically avoid jokes, right? Kind of consider your tone, keep it professional. Use neutral words or positive. Okay, third, cut out adjectives. They can make you sound overly emotional. You're shooting for calm and professional. Okay, so yes, you want to appear calm and professional in your emails. So some examples of those adjectives are very, really, extremely, highly. You guys don't need them because we want to keep our writing concise and use as few words as possible anyway, because people are busy, they don't have time to read through long emails that have adjectives, and we just want to cut out anything unnecessary. Okay, another tip regarding tone is copy your recipient. So following their lead ensures you won't accidentally offend them. If they write short, straightforward messages, make yours concise too. So basically, if somebody emailed you first and they were kind of very short and to the point, then you can respond in the same manner. So basically just, yeah, copy their tone. Okay, so we have an example here. If they usually include a rapport building line, like, I saw you were in Guam. Hope you had a great time. Okay, then you can do the same. So yeah, just kind of copy what they do. All right, you guys, I think this is our last slide. Oh, that didn't take too long. Okay, use standard fonts and formatting. So unusual fonts, colors, and formatting will make your recipient's eyes hurt. So your email might be more memorable, but you'll look like you don't understand communication norms. So you might want to try to be creative, but in a business email, it's not a good idea, okay? So here's what's recommended. Always use a standard font like Times New Roman. Okay, Times New Roman is the standard for academic writing. Arial, Tahoma, Verdana fonts, those are all really standard. I personally like Arial. So always use black. Use a standard font size, which is like 12-point font. It's also the academic standard. And don't bold or italicize more than one word or string of words in an email. It's going to write really straightforward and basic. Okay, you guys, I think that's it. Yes. All right. So that is it for my presentation. A few pointers about email etiquette. Okay, so next we're going to look at a book called Company to Company. So we're going to do apologies, you guys. This unit here is about apologies. So this is Construcciones Jimenez asks about delivery. So Construcciones Jimenez SA Spain ordered some drills from Haga Virktig, Sweden. They arranged a letter of credit, but after 2 months, Haga Virktig had still not sent the goods. As Construcciones Jimenez wanted to get an immediate reply, they decided to send a fax. All right, so let's see what the issue is. Okay. All right, as it is now more than 2 months since we opened a letter of credit in your favor, we would be grateful if you could arrange shipment of the goods as soon as possible. We would appreciate it if you could let us know exactly when the goods will arrive. We look forward to receiving the drills. Hey, you guys. And just like I pointed out earlier, we've got dear sir or madam, nice introduction. Got a nice closing here, just like what you guys saw in the email. And then they have a subject line here. Okay, right after the salutation, okay? All right, so basically they want their drills. They did not receive their drills. All right, so let's look at this apology email. Okay, dear Senor Munoz, thank you for your fax dated 13 May concerning your order for 5 drills. We must apologize for the delay in shipping this order. This was due to unforeseen circumstances. However, we are dealing with your order now, and it will be sent without further delay. With apologies once again, Mona Stenlund. All right, you guys, so we have some comprehension questions here. Let's do A first. So what do Construcciones Jimenez want Haga Virktig to do? Hey, what do they want them to do? I'll let you guys look at that for a minute. Yes, they want to get their drills. Okay, they want their drills, right? So yeah, that they want them to arrange shipment of the goods. Right, they've been waiting 2 months, more than 2 months. All right, let's do B. So how exactly do Haga Virktig apologize? All right, let's look at the apology. You guys can take a minute. All right, okay, so you guys probably noticed there's 2 apologies, right? They say sorry twice. So here is their first apology. They apologize for the delay. Okay, they apologize again, right? This is the second one. So we've got one apology here, second apology here. So it shows they're very sorry. And then they also give an excuse, right? A reason. Oh, my annotation's not working very well. I was going to circle that. Okay, so this was due to unforeseen circumstances. Okay, so they give a very vague excuse, but yes, anyways, she will send them soon. She says it will be sent without further delay. All right, we have one more question. See, why haven't Haga Virktig sent the goods? Why haven't they sent the goods? There were unforeseen circumstances. So something out of their control, right? Something that they're not taking responsibility for it, right? It's something that happened out of their control. It's a good technique to use, right? It was out of our control. There were unforeseen circumstances. Okay, then you don't take responsibility. All right, let's move on to apologizing. Okay, guys, so here are some phrases that you can use. We must apologize for blah, blah, blah. We apologize for, we are extremely sorry for, please accept our apologies for. Okay, and then there's a note here, use the ing form of a verb with these phrases. For example, we are extremely sorry for losing your order. Okay, then we have a tip here, writing tip. It is usually polite to apologize at the start, give the reason for the problem, and then apologize again at the end of the letter. Okay, so she had apologized twice. So please accept our apologies once again. We hope that this has not caused you any inconvenience. Or with apologies once again, and then you can just sign your name, right? This one is a closing. Okay, you guys. All right, so you've received this email. How can you reply? Going to apologize and give a reason. So I've just received this. I've checked with our accounts people, and they say it was paid over 2 months ago, but payment went to the wrong account. Okay, and this is in response to this forwarded message. Forwarded message. So yeah, first they contacted them and they said payment on the above order is now overdue. We would be grateful if you could send us your check or arrange payment without delay. Okay, and then you say, I've just received this. I've checked with our accounts people and they say it was paid over 2 months ago, but payment went to the wrong account. Okay, so here where it says A, you guys can write your apology. You guys can use some of this language here. Okay, I will give you guys a minute to do this in your notebooks. Okay, 2 minutes. All right, you guys, I think that was enough time to have written an apology. Okay, so you guys can see that they didn't actually apologize. They just gave the reason first. So hopefully you guys have something like, I think this one is best. We hope that this has not caused you any inconvenience. Okay, so I would put that down here. Okay, this one here. Or, you know, you guys could initially apologize. So we must apologize for the delay, right? The payment delay. delay in payment. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, guys, so we're back to Construcciones Jimenez. So Senor Munoz wanted more information from Hagabirktig, so he sent another fax. Okay, so you guys can read this message and then we will. All right, so A, what exactly did Senor Munoz want to know and why did he ask? Let's make this bigger. Okay, so what does he want to know? Oh, hold on, guys. Okay, so he wants more information. So he wants further details about the delivery, and then he has specific questions, like he wants to know the name of the ship and the departure date from Sweden, and then the expected arrival date in Spain. Okay, so he wants more details. Okay, and then B, Senor Munoz received an unexpected reply. So why can't Hagabir, oh my gosh, I can't talk, sorry. Why can't Hagabirtig supply the drills? Okay, you guys, oh, I lost my, sorry, I lost my control panel again. Okay, here we go. So they can't supply the drills because they are no longer operating. They've gone out of business. So yeah, no longer operating. Unfortunate. All right, one more question. What do you think Senor Munoz should do now? All right, so what should he do? All right, so they say that they passed on their business, which is good news. They passed on their business to Nordic Engineering. So he can either wait to be contacted by Nordic Engineering, right? Or he could write to Mona Stenlund again and ask for a contact point, right? Write that down. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. So for C, Senor Munoz and contact Mona Stenlund again and ask for a contact point, or he can wait to hear from Nordic. Oops, let's make this bigger. Or he can wait to hear from Nordic Engineering. Okay. All right, you guys. So I think that's enough. I think that's enough of the reading and comprehension questions. Let's move on to email English, and we have some exercises. All right, so apologies. Continuing on with apologies. Okay, so we're just going to do a formal apology. So you guys are going to fill in the blanks here for email 1. Okay, so let's do A. Below you can read a formal apology. Complete the emails by choosing from each pair of phrases. Okay, so number 1 is done for you. So I am writing on behalf of Tiger Trading Company in relation to your complaint about the promotional t-shirts you ordered and the attitude of our staff when you called. Okay, so I will give you guys a couple of minutes to do A, and you guys are choosing the more formal wording. Okay, you guys, I lost track of time. But hopefully that was enough time. If not, you guys can just pause the button and yeah, and take some more time. But I will go through these answers. So number 2, I was very concerned to learn about the problems you experienced and the unprofessional conduct. And the unprofessional conduct of our sales staff. Okay, please accept my sincere apologies for, let me move this over. Okay, for everything that happened, and thank you for bringing it to my attention. Okay, number 4. You have my assurance that I will, okay, number 5, resolve the matter to your satisfaction. Okay. Period. Okay. Okay, number 6, we will send replacement items immediately at our expense, and I will personally make sure that the order is correct before shipping. We will also send you a credit note to be used against any items in our catalog to compensate for the inconvenience caused. To compensate, for the inconvenience caused. Okay, number 7, I have spoken to our staff regarding the incident. And we are putting in place measures to make sure that in the future, all customer relations are handled in a polite and helpful manner. Once again, I hope you accept my sincere apologies. Okay, if I can be, oops, sorry guys, hold on. Okay. If I can be of further assistance. Number 9, please do not, oh, there should be a comma there. Please do not hesitate to contact me on my direct line given below. Okay, so this is a very nice, polite email, apology email. Okay, so you guys can see that they state why they're writing. Okay, so the reason why they're writing, and then there's an apology here, first apology. Okay, and then a second apology over here. Okay, and then yes, pretty much resolves the situation. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Let's do one more activity, and then you guys are going to do some practice writing in your notebook. Okay, writing a practice apology email. But first we'll do B. So you guys are going to match the beginnings of the sentences with the endings. So I will give you guys a few minutes to do this. Okay, you guys, so if you haven't finished, you guys can just press the pause button, okay? But I will go through these answers. So number 1, please accept my sincere apologies. Okay, number 2 is J. So we're having a temporary issue with our IT network. Okay, number 3, we're doing everything we can to F, sort things out. I'm sure it won't take long. Okay, number 4, oh, sorry. Oops. All right, F is over here. All right, let's do number 4. Can you leave it with me for a day or 2? I need to see what's going on. Okay, number 5 is B. I'll look into the matter right now and get back to you ASAP. Speak soon. Okay, number 6 is A. Of course, I will send you a replacement immediately. Okay, number 7. We are sending you a small gift as a gesture of goodwill. Okay, number 8 is H. I can assure you that this will not happen again. Okay, number 9, I apologize again for any inconvenience this has caused. Okay, and 10, if you have any further questions, do not hesitate to contact me. Okay, guys, so this is all really standard apology phrasing, wording. So yeah, different ways to apologize and to try to fix the problem, kind of resolve the situation. Okay, so now that you guys have all of that language that you guys can use, now you guys are going to write an apology email in your notebooks. Okay, so hold on, you guys. I accidentally closed. Here we go. I forgot to open this. All right. So in your notebooks, you guys can take the remaining class time to write an apology email. So these are some ideas for what you guys can write about. B, you guys could write an email to a customer apologizing for a delay in sending some goods. So some ideas that you guys can think of to include in your email are: what are the goods? Why did the delay happen? Will you give the customer this reason? When will you send the goods? Will you confirm shipping when it happens? Will you take any other action? And can the customer contact you for more information? Okay, so that would be a really thorough email. Or, okay, if you guys just want to do a really basic one, you can write an email to a friend whose birthday you forgot. And then we have some excuses here and an idea: you were very busy at work. Okay, and then you can suggest meeting next week instead to make up for it. Okay, or you guys could prepare a situation based on your job. If you guys have any part-time jobs. Okay, what do your own customers typically complain about? From your point of view, why does this happen? Do you give a reason when you apologize? And what do you say? And what action do you tell them you will take? All right, you guys, so you can take the rest of the class period to write in your notebooks a practice apology email, okay? Thanks for listening. Bye, guys.